The sky is burning again. The world we once knew as paradise is turning into ash. The screen fades from black. A low hum fills the silence, the sound of wind cutting through empty skies. Ash drifts like snow, slow and endless, falling upon the bones of giant trees. The camera glides over a wasteland where green once lived. What was once the beating heart of Pandora now lies still, silent, scorched and haunted. A deep voice rises from the darkness, calm, tired and broken. We thought we had saved our home. We thought the war was over. But peace is only a dream. The tone echoes through the valley as a single Navi silhouette appears, standing on a cliff, staring at the ruins below. It's Naderi, her eyes glowing faintly, reflecting the flames in the distance. Her breath trembles, but her spirit doesn't bend. The camera slowly pulls back to reveal the vast horizon, volcanoes rumbling, rivers of fire carving through the land. In the sky, faint shapes of banshees fly through smoke, their cries sharp and lonely. The once blue world is now painted in red and gray. The voice continues. Pandora was never ours to control. It lives, it breathes, it burns. A flash of lightning cuts across the clouds, followed by a soft vision. Sully's face appears, half-shadowed, speaking to his people. We believed peace was enough, but the fire was always waiting. His voice fades into silence, replaced by the crackling of burning trees. Soft Navi chants begin in the background, slow, sorrowful, echoing the pain of a land torn apart. The camera moves closer to the ashes on the ground, where a small, glowing seed still flickers, a symbol of Eywa's life, refusing to die. Naderi kneels beside it, whispering in her native tongue, Eywa, guide us through the fire. The flames rise higher. The screen shakes with the sound of erupting earth. For a moment, all light disappears, then a single ember drifts upward, glowing brighter and brighter until it fills the screen. The narrator's voice returns one last time. The war for Pandora never ended. It only changed its face. The ember explodes into a burning logo. Avatar 3 fire and ash. The air trembles with heat. The camera pans across a wasteland of black stone and rivers of molten fire. Among the smoke, tall figures move, their skin darker, their eyes burning with orange light. These are the Ash people, the Fire Clan, Navi, who have lived for generations near the volcanoes, where the ground never cools and the air tastes of metal. They do not fear fire, they wear it. Their arrows glow at the tips. Their bodies marked with red ash patterns that shine under the lava's light. A low drumbeat begins. The narrator's voice cuts through. From the ashes, they were born. They do not run from pain. They are forged by it. We see a Fire Clan warrior sharpening a blade made from cooled magma. Another lifts her hands to the sky as sparks dance around her. Behind them, children train with spears while a massive lava plume erupts in the distance. It's a world of survival, not peace, and it's about to collide with something far worse. The sky darkens as shadows move above. Massive human ships, cloaked in black steel, descend through the smoke clouds. Their engines roar like monsters. Dust and ash whip through the air. The Fire Clan watches silently, no fear, only fire in their eyes. Then, a human voice echoes over a loudspeaker. We come not to destroy, but to rebuild. The irony burns through every word. A female commander steps out from one of the ships, Dr. Elena Reese, a scientist turned leader. Her face is hard, her eyes tired. We burned our world. Now we burn theirs. To survive? The scene cuts to Sully watching from a distance, hidden among the rocks. His voice trembles. They're back. And this time, they're not after land. They're after life itself. Lightning strikes again, reflecting off the Fire Clan's glowing armor. A single ember drifts onto a warrior's palm. He closes his hand around it and whispers, "Let them come." The drums grow louder, faster, like a heartbeat ready for battle. The narrator returns. Pandora's fire will not bow. It will rise. The screen fades to black as the sound of roaring lava fills the silence. Only one phrase remains, written in flames. The war begins again. The flames fade and silence returns. Only the sound of the wind moves through the ashes. The screen brightens slowly, a glimpse of water running over blackened soil, life struggling to breathe again. We see Naderi's reflection in the water, her eyes filled with both grief and strength. Beside her stands Jake, his face aged, his voice steady but heavy. "We've lost too much to turn away now," he whispers, cut to a quiet village rebuilt among the ruins. The Navi families gathering under glowing roots that survived the fire. Children play in the dust, their laughter mixed with the echoes of distant thunder. Among them, a small human child, their adopted son, tries to mimic the Navi movements, stumbling, smiling. Naderi watches him, torn between love and fear. The narrator speaks softly. Even in the heart of fire, love remembers how to breathe. Night falls. The family gathers around a small flame. Jake teaches his son to listen, to the heartbeat of Pandora through the ground. "Do you hear it?" he asks. The boy closes his eyes. The earth pulses faintly beneath them, slow, steady, alive. "That's Eywa," Naderi whispers, her voice trembling. She speaks through pain. Suddenly, a flash of light cuts across the horizon, an explosion from the human base miles away. The ground shakes. The children scream. Jake runs toward the edge of the cliff, his heart racing. Below, fire blooms again, swallowing the forest in orange light. The music swells, low strings, haunting drums. Naderi kneels, clutching a pendant made of wood and bone. A tear runs down her cheek. "Eywa, give us strength. Give us tomorrow." The narrator's voice fades in. Every ember carries a memory. Every flame a promise. The scene slows. Time feels heavy. Jake holds his daughter's hand as they watch their world burn, not with despair, but with defiance. Their shadows stretch long across the firelit ground, merging into one. The final shot lingers on the small human child, staring into the flames, whispering softly, "If we burn together." The screen fades to darkness. Only the soft hum of Pandora's heartbeat remains. The world trembles. The sky glows red, not from the sun, but from the volcanoes bleeding fire into the heavens. The camera sweeps over Pandora, a planet alive, furious, and awake. Rivers of lava crawl like veins of anger across the land, and yet from the cracks, new green shoots begin to rise. Fire and life side by side. The voice of Sully breaks through the chaos. They think fire destroys. But on Pandora, even flames give birth to life. Drums thunder in rhythm with the earth's heartbeat. The scene shifts. Naderi soars through smoke on her red-winged banshee, eyes burning with resolve. Behind her, the Fire Clan rides through the molten plains, their weapons glowing like the heart of a star. The humans march forward with machines. Heavy and loud, their exosuits cutting into the soil. Their engines drowning out the cries of Pandora. The narrator speaks. Two worlds collide, one born from greed, one born from spirit. The battle begins. Arrows streak through the air, leaving trails of orange light. Explosions bloom like deadly flowers. Naderi dives through the smoke, her blades slicing through the glare of steel. Jake leads from above, his banshee shrieking as it dives toward the largest ship. The Fire Clan chants echo through the battlefield, ancient words carried by the wind. "Eywa, guide our flame." Then silence. A blast wave rolls across the field and everything slows. Ash falls like rain. Through the smoke, Jake limps forward, carrying the fallen banner of the Navi. His voice cracked but fierce. Pandora does not belong to one clan or one people. It lives through all of us. He lifts the banner high, the symbol of unity glowing in the firelight. The music swells, strings, drums, the sound of breathing earth. The fire, water, and air clans emerge from the haze, standing together. Human soldiers pause, their leader watching in disbelief. Naderi's voice rises in the background. "We are the flame that cannot die." The screen bursts into blinding light, an eruption. A roar of Eywa's power sweeping across the battlefield, consuming everything in white fire. When the light fades, the land is quiet once more. Smoke drifts upward, and in the center of the battlefield, a single seed glows within the ashes. A new tree begins to grow, The final voiceover whispers, "Balance is not peace. Balance is survival." And from the fire, Pandora rises again. The logo fades in slowly. Avatar 3, Fire and ASH, coming 2025, as an ember floats across the screen, turning into Eywa's glowing symbol.